In this masterclass, we are going to cover how exactly you can optimize your About Us school page, or simply put, your sales page. So we're gonna have three parts in this video. First off, we're gonna talk about the introduction, how or from which perspective we have to view the sales page. Second, we're gonna dive deeper into the design. And then number three, we're going to touch the technical side of things, such as the frameworks, sales video, copywriting, and so on. By the way, I know it's quite strange that we're going to start with design instead of the technical side, but it's gonna make sense at the very end of the video. So with that said, let's begin. In order to create a highly converting About Us page, we have to nail down two elements. The technical side of it, which is the framework, copywriting, and so on. The design is the second. You can think of the design as the external looks of the person, which is the first impression, what makes them basically talk to you. And then the technical side, the framework, copywriting, and so on, is your personality, what makes them fall in love with you. So a simple question to you, which is, which community would you join if you were a parent wanting to join a community with other parents who share parenting tips and tricks? Version 1. This one. This is, by the way, majority of the school page. Of course, it's a little bit better, but it's basically this community for parents. Or version 2, community for parents, showing parenting tips and tricks. It was not only the design here that speaks more to us and makes us join here, or actually not join, but just put our attention in this design more than this one. It's also the messaging, because here is just community for parents. All right, cool. Like there are many communities for parents, but what exactly do you provide us? So here we are more specific, community for parents, showing parenting tips and tricks. And you as a parent who wants to get access to community where people are showing parenting tips and tricks, you're most likely going to join right here. Not just simply because of the design. Design made you stick, pay attention, but the copywriting made you convert. So let's talk first about the design, and then the technical side. You can think of the design of your About page as creating a human. You have three options. Number one, to create not so good looking human. Second, to create a solid 5 human, or create a damn hot Hollywood star. Imagine if you were a guy not so great looking and you try to approach 100 ladies. Maybe only 5 would give you the number. But what if you leveled up a little bit and got fit? Now you are a solid 5. Again, you go and you approach 100 ladies, but now 20 of them give you their number. So the last level, let's say you're a Hollywood star. You approach 100 ladies, you get 50 phone numbers, because let's be real, the rest had boyfriends. But like massive increase, in terms of the output, the outcome that you got, just simply by leveling up. The same applies to your About page design, because it's the first impression. If you have a bad design, from 100 people, only 5 will stay to review what else you got there. If you have a good solid 5 design, from 100 people, 20 will stay to review what else you got there. If you have a goddamn good looking About page, from 100 people, 50 people, I don't know why there is only, but 50 people will stay to review what else you got there. Simply put, the better your About page design, the more time people will spend reviewing your sales page, what else is going on there. And therefore, you're just going to have greater conversion rate. For design, we keep this simple. We suggest to use canva.com templates. Easiest way to unlock professional designs without any technical design skill. If you are not great at design, don't worry. Just go to canva.com, type in presentation, and then you're going to be able to see on the left corner, there are going to be design templates. You can literally just use them, or as you're going to learn later on, we're going to give you an access also to a couple of templates you can just use yourself. We suggest better the second option. So a few rules to follow for the design. Keep it super simple. Perfection is not achieved when you can not add more things to the design. Perfection is achieved when you can't take more things off. All right. Use max 3 colors for your brand: one background, one color for the background, and two for the text and icons or elements. Keep spaces between text. Don't be the person that like has this big massive paragraph on one page and it's just like human attention is just not capturing that and skipping just forward. You want to make sure the way in which you achieve the highest retention rate when people are reading, or how much time they spend or how much they read the text, is by you reducing the friction or the how much brain power they have to use to consume the copywriting that you have. All right, the less text the better. Anyways, moving forward, so you're gonna not need to right now do anything in terms of design. That's gonna be actually the last step as you're gonna learn. But let's move into the technical side, as it's also super important, even more important, because now you have got the people's attention with the design and they are viewing your about sales page. You have to now make them fall in love with you. And how do you do that? By having, number one, a solid framework. Second, this is optionable, a sales video. And number three, having a decent copywriting. So let's start with the frameworks first. We're going to cover two of them and you're going to be able to choose which one you want to go with. The first framework going to be with the sales video. It's going to be an extra work. And the second one going to be without a sales video. So you're going to be able to pick one of those. So the framework here is a sales video, a promise plus explaining exactly what they get. Number three, transformation or opportunity, basically comparing the opportunity. Number four, testimonials or reviews. And number five, insight into your community's identity. So this is literally an example from our own about us page. So you can walk through it. So we have sales video, then what they are, the promise, what they're getting. Then we are basically going through the opportunities, then reviews. This is actually looking even better right now. We have updated that. And then we have actually this one, which is an insight into the community's identity. It's a video. So this also can be a post, like you can use like a AI to basically capture, explain visually what your community is all about. So the Canva design, you can find it right here. This whole document is under this video, so you can easily go here on this document. So framework number two, without a sales video. So first we have promise and intro. Second, what do they get? Number three, what do they get if they join today? 3 gifts. Then number four, who this is for. Number five, testimonials or reviews. Or social proof, actually. Have to add social proof. That's basically any achievements, credibility, and so on. Number six, insight into your community's identity. Canva design is right here. So here's just a quick example from one of our clients, Jack Barsky. So here we have the opening page. Here is what exactly they're getting. Here is what exactly they get if they join today. Then who this is for. Then social proof. Here can be testimonials as well, reviews, but Jack has really strong social proof. And then basically the identity of the community itself. So action step number one, pick one framework, either the first one with the sales video or the second one without the sales video. Make a copy of the link. Remember, you can go here. We are giving you the template, so you don't have to start from the scratch. Personalize the slides to your own niche. Don't think about the design yet. All right. So let's go. Don't move forward unless you have actually picked one framework and made a copy for yourself. So sales video. Here's a successful example of a video. It's actually our own video. So first off, a question. Do I need a sales video on my about page? No, no, you don't need, but it does help. It takes a lot of time and energy to make one, like a great one, not just a regular one, but it does increase the conversion rate. This is kind of like going that extra mile to improve your conversion rate. This is what basically the 1% going to do, and the 99% of the people going to skip. So if you're the 1% and you're really serious, which is you are, because we are becoming more dangerous each day, then you're going to make the sales video as well. But here is the simplified version of the framework right here from this video. And also there's another example. So first we have a hook. In the hook, we are calling out the audience, plus we are basically calling out the pain point or the desired outcome. Second, we resonate, make them feel heard, show that you understand their current versus desired situation, basically where they are right now, where they want to be. Social proof, present them with social proof, which is testimonials, case studies, other client stories, your achievements, basically why they should listen to you. FOMO, why do they have to act right now? Don't try to be like salesy using unethical ways, but genuinely just confront them by the fact that they know they have to change, and this community is the place to do so, because with shared intelligence you can do and achieve so much more and move so much faster than alone. But they are procrastinating, or maybe haven't yet found the right fit. So you are the right fit right now. They finally have found you. The solution, why your community is the fastest, most proven way for them to achieve their desired state. Then exactly what they are getting. And lastly, just frequently asked questions, which is basically you handling objections. So here, we didn't add this to our video as we have different niches, but we suggest adding FNQ with all the objections they may have in mind and you answering them. So basically, all right, so one of the objection can be, all right, I can see this is subscription based. Can I cancel at any moment? Number one objection. You answer that objection. Second, I can see that this is for parents. This community is for parents, but with childs or kids or youths, like what is the age range? You answered that objection, and so on. You understood the idea basically. So here's another example of a successful sales video on the about page from one of our clients right here. So action step number 2, if you want to go that extra mile and improve your conversion rate, your action step 2 is to script out your VSL, which is the sales video. You have 2 phenomenal examples. You literally have a shortcut here. So once you script it out, film it and edit it. If you need a professional video editor that doesn't charge ridiculous amounts of money, or you are just bad yourself and you don't want to do the editing, just message us. We got editors in-house as well. So copywriting. This is going to be super simple and straightforward because you already have templates. Basically, like here, you have to be a special special human just to not get it. So who this is for? Here you just insert your target audience. Here, if you join today, you will receive these. Here you add the gifts they are receiving and so on. So you have everything. Actually, you just need to adjust or re-edit to your own niche and offer. So I still gonna read this out. As you have created your message to market niche offer by a persona research paper, you don't have to stretch your mind to tick, because we have already given you about us page templates that you can just copy paste and personalize the copywriting to your own message. Here's an example. So you copied one of the templates from the Canva. It looked like this. Now you personalize it. It looks like this. This was, by the way, really fast, just changing things up. Of course, this is not the highest level. There are things to optimize in terms of the design, changing the logo, and that's pretty much it. Changing the pictures and changing the logo, and voila, you have everything done. So copywriting rules. These are, I mean, I can write a book about this, but let's just keep this super simple to 3 points. Copywriting goal is not for you to appear smart, but to make the reader feel smart and heard. Actually have to add and heard, like you understand them. Second, write exactly what they're getting. Don't go about like a lot of spiritual coaches and so on, overall coaches, they are just going, instead of like, hey, we're gonna help you to go from stuck in your 9 to 5 to having your dream business and just feeling more alive like never before. Instead of like, all right, we're gonna uncover the past traumas that are holding you back through XYZ frameworks, then we're gonna do that, and then you're gonna feel this, go into your XYZ genius zone and so on. Don't overcomplicate things, make it simple. They convert so much greater because the language experts or you are speaking or understanding is not the same that your target audience understands. Like, you have more knowledge about your craft, obviously, because you are the expert than the target audience. So make it simple. Think from a perspective, hey, what does my target audience actually resonate with, and what kind of knowledge they have? Like, what's the copywriting that's really gonna make them understand, like, hey, this is exactly what he or she is going to get. All right, the more simple the copy, the more likely people will understand it and therefore convert into paying members. So action step 3, personalize the copywriting to all of your slides, which is right here. Once you do that, and only once you do that, stop the video, complete that step. But if you have finished that, action step 4, once you have done all of these steps above, add your design to your slides. Add your design, change the design, pictures, colors, and so on. And action item 5. Once you finish everything here, first off, well done. But send inside the community your new about page, not just the VSL as it's written here, but send us over actually your whole new page. We want to see that transformation because we are really sure if you followed all of the steps, it gonna look so much damn better. So with that said, if you haven't yet completed all of the steps, finish up all of the steps. You can do it. If you have done it, congratulations and massive respect, because this is going to improve your conversion rate.